Are we ready, folks, for a brand new female protagonist in a video game? I am so excited I can barely hold my farts. But without further ado, let's look at this first trailer for a game called Forspoken. I won't play it out in its entirety because, oh god, it was a bit of a boring ass trailer, but here we go if it wants to start again, and it does! Square Enix! And by the way, the artwork here on the left, you might know who the actress is. She's been in something very recently on Netflix. It was absolutely terrible, and I think she continues to keep up with her track record. Yes, this is the game. She will rise! She's not Lara Croft, she's Freya Holland! Or Frey Holland. Project Athia. Now, the funny thing is, so this is designed for PlayStation 5, so it's a PlayStation 5 only title, but that trailer said nothing to me. Didn't tell me who Frey Holland is, just a powerful female character. Now, I have no problem about powerful female characters in video games, or actually, I prefer to use the term badass. So, Lara Croft, Jill Valentine, Claire Redfield, badass hot females, kick ass. They don't take shit from anybody, men and women included, and they just get on with the task at hand. And then, well, I would say maybe the last Tomb Raider game in that reboot series, Lara Croft did get a little bit insufferable at points in that game, and Jonah was the man who had to put her straight, keep her grounded, which I liked. And by the way, the new Lara Croft game, if it's true that she's going to have a girlfriend, I am absolutely fine with that, because Lara Croft, to me, for the longest time, never seemed to be interested in men anyway. So if they're going to bring in a gay love interest, they need to kind of justify why they have to go in that direction, you know, just to convince me that that's the way she leans. But let's just get back to the main article at hand, which is Forspoken. So you saw that trailer, didn't tell me anything. I'm surprised Amy Hennig is one of the writers of this video game. I'm actually shocked because I thought she was doing other things. So, you know, if you don't know who Amy Hennig is, she's like the original writer for the best Uncharted games in that series, which is basically 1 to 3. I love her. I think she's awesome. Not sure from this trailer if I can see her DNA all over it, actually. I really can't tell at this stage. But if we go to the official Twitter page for Forspoken, now being delayed until January the 24th, 2023. And here we have in the bio, in a world not her own, she will rise. Pre-order now for the PC and PlayStation 5. So, if she's in a world that's not her own, is it like the Animus in Assassin's Creed? Have they put her into a virtual reality world of some sort? I'm not quite sure. And if you scroll on down, meet Frey Holland. Okay, let's meet Frey. Why has it suddenly gone to that? Let's try that again. That was a little bit weird. Okay, view. I want to view. Here we go. Right. Frey, a resourceful young woman. So a middle-aged bird or an older one, they're just out of the picture, I'm afraid, who is mysteriously transported to the beautiful and cruel land of Athia. Wow. It's got a fair amount of likes. Not sure what the retweets are saying. A beautiful and cruel new land, twisted monsters, an array of magical abilities, sentient jewelry. What are they talking about? Well, perhaps this will enlighten us. Oh, let's get the volume up on this one. Where are you, volume?
That's not what I... So let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cuff. Yeah, okay, that is something I do now.
Oh my
I
god.
imagine they'll jacked up beats. I'll probably fly next.
What the shit? Wow, so she's talking to a well, the funny thing is, we know that the cuff in my description is sentient, but from this clip here, you wouldn't know the cuff or cuffs. How can a cuff be cuffs? So the plural is cuffs. It's a little bit, I know it's probably like a one cuff, but it looks like several cuffs. So to me, that's a bit of a bad, flawed design, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I mean, she said, wow, I'm talking to a cuff, but we don't actually hear the cuff talking back to her. So that's a little bit weird. She talks about freaking dragons. Now, in 2013, there was a doomed Xbox game called Scalebound. We had a, I don't know, like a Dante Eminem looking dude with an overcoat and Beats headphones on, and he's talking to his dragon. And now that was a fun trailer, actually. Some people say no, but it's by Platinum Games, but it didn't get made in the end, but it could still come back. I like the tone of that game. That was great. But this one here, I just did not get anything from it. It's very cringe. Lots of people are laughing at it. Lots of people are memeing it to death already, which I thought was hilarious. And someone even made an edit with a different soundtrack to make it look like there's more energy going on that is actually in time with her actions, what she's doing. But you know, earlier on in this video, I talked about Ella Balinska. Again, man. Wow, she is, if I remember, if you look, she was she was the made-up adopted daughter of Jade Wesker in that god-awful New Raccoon City film on Netflix recently, or the TV show, which is absolutely effing terrible. And it seems that everything she appears in just goes to shit. She was in the Charlie's Angels reboot of 2019. Nobody cared about that. Just watch the Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, and Drew Barrymore films instead, especially the first one. They're actually still quite good to watch for a guilty pleasure, but I wouldn't own them in my collection. But you know what? Ella Balinska's only gotten to where she has in her career because her mum is a famous celebrity chef, Lorraine Pascal. Doesn't mean to say that the genes of the talented presenter mum transferred over to the actress daughter. She's a very bland actress. She's pretty to look at for sure, but not exactly setting the world on fire, is she? So again, she's playing like a cringe female character we know nothing about. It almost feels like a Marvel production because she's spouting out lines here, there, and everywhere. And if you walked in blind in, say, like you're doing a market research survey, and you sat there and you had if you just listened to this as the dialogue only and nothing else, I bet you 8 out of 10 cats would think that they were listening to the clip of a brand new Marvel, maybe even a DC movie. I'll say Marvel more in this case. So, Forspoken, whatever you want to call it, were you excited? I am not. I predict when it comes in January 2023 rather. Wow, I'm jumping ahead of myself there. It's going to get middling to maybe bland reviews. I think people won't be that impressed. I mean, if this game is as far as you've gotten so far and you've not shown proper gameplay or done talks, I bet you as well, I'm going to make a prediction now. When Ella Balinska goes on the press circuit of this game, it's going to be, I'm the first powerful woman in a video game, blah, blah, blah. And you won't be able to get away with that narrative because people will see through it straight away. I guarantee you they will. So, folks, if you enjoyed this cringe reaction today to Forspoken, coming out in January 2023, make sure you leave a like below. Make sure you slap that subscribe button. And if I were you, you better check me out on the next video.